Welcome everybody, this is part 2 of our Steins playthrough here on Baka-Talk Studios. After a long day. So much stuff happened today, multiple novels could be written about it. We finally made it here, and we're finally gonna play this game. With me as always is Boom.
Hello everybody, I'm excited to get into... what are we playing again?
Steins
Oh, Steins Gate. Yeah, here we go.
And it's the only game we play, and Pyrolus.
I am Med Scientist.
Our beautiful voice actor of
Okabe Rintaro.
Then we have Boom, whose voice acts
Every random character
every
that there
random
is.
character and Christina.
I have to have,
And Daru?
yes, and Daru.
So for right now. And then I do the narration and I voice Mayuri.
Mayuri,
I also
and
voice
you'll
Mr.
probably
Brown.
yeah,
Yes.
you're gonna voice Mr. Brown. You will probably voice other characters as well.
Yeah, I'll voice some other characters too. But
yeah.
yeah, I think we're ready to
You
go.
can be my
So,
daughter.
Let's start the game and
A one,
Don't for-
two. A 1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4.
4, 9. Load this data. Yes.
Not delete this data.
So also don't forget to check
like
out
not
our
that close to the game.
podcast. If you don't know it already, you can check it out on this channel because we post the podcast episodes. That's what we're all from. This is why it's Baka-Talk. Anyways,
Shameless plug.
let's
I'm
go.
from my mother, thank you very much.
No, you were born in a lab. So,
How did you know this?
yeah, so I don't remember where we last left off. What happened last?
Should we watch the last 10 minutes of our YouTube episode to find out what happened last time? Recap, what happened last
Yes, there's
episode?
nothing
We,
to do about it now.
We talked to Braun. We got in trouble for activating.
Oh,
Right.
this is gonna be the scene where we didn't talk to Mr. Brown yet.
Yeah, we did.
No,
I thought we did.
No, we didn't.
we're going to Rynet right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
In any case, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's time for Daro and I to head to Diabaru. There's going to be a seminar at ATF, and we have to be there. It's part of our studies at Tokyo Denki University. Summer credits, basically. We have to attend the seminar and write a report. Come to think of it, what's today's summer about? What's today's seminar about again? I looked it up before the summer holiday began. I should have written it down.
Behind me is a large, unidentified object that crashed into a building near Akabe Station. The building is under police barricade. No one is allowed to approach, but from this distance, the object appears to be some kind of satellite.
Try pressing the spacebar. Like while it's the text is moving next time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, as we... I don't know why I was expecting you to read that. As we cross... It's been a long day. As we cross the overpass that connects UPX and Diabaru, I look down and see a huge crowd of people moving through the plaza.
Now press it again.
There are even some garishly dressed young men and women, the sort you don't usually see around Akiba. Everyone is walking towards the main street, which is still cordoned off.
Daru, aren't you going to check out Radican?
No point. Can't get close. I've been followed the news online though. There's already 100 threads about it on @channel. It's huge, man.
Oh, so that's how he... Oh, so that's why he was staring at his phone earlier. We enter Diabaru and take the elevator to the 5th floor, ATF Assembly Hall.
We're receiving mail.
We did receive a mail.
Let's check out the mail. You got mail!
You've got mail.
Woo!
It's from Mayuri.
What'd Mayuri say? You know, I'm really sad about dropping my Upa. It's worse than last year when I missed by... hit the arrows, I think.
They literally referenced this in Chaos Head.
Really?
I literally just went through this last night, not last night, but the night before.
That's cool.
The arrows don't do anything.
Don't do anything.
No.
Click Garo Froggy.
I can
Reply.
reply.
That's the one from last year, right? I
Like, you
thought
can
weren't
click on
interested.
things and yeah, you can send things based on what you click.
I see.
And this will actually determine some of the future events.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Mail sent.
Now you can't say anymore.
All right, and then how do I go back? Oh, there we go. Other buttons.
What's the other thing? Oh, we opened that already.
Yeah.
I think this is our D-mail we sent? Oh, there we go.
It's an image.
You gotta love 2009 technology here, guys.
This is amazing.
Okay, cool. Oh. So nothing there. We're all done now. Oopa. Oh, she's just sad about sending her Oopa.
Yeah.
And then click the Oh no.
Is it on
Back?
the phone?
Oh,
That's what we sent. The Outback says.
look at that.
Incredible.
How do I hang up my phone? There we go.
There we go. Okay. I already said.
Okay. Oh, man. Feel that AC. I'm alive.
Unlike the lab, Daiburu has air conditioning. Yet another reason for our diligent participation in the seminar.
About the phone wave name subject change, I might have found our answer.
You know that name subject to change thing is really annoying.
I won't give in that easily, even if no other lab members use name subject to change. I will carry on until the day we decide its true name.
Now's not the time.
So your latest ridiculous theory. Oh, whoops, I messed that up.
What do you mean ridiculous? My genius brain considers every possibility, even those lesser minds would say break the laws of nature. Don't you dare call that ridiculous.
So basically, you're just pulling stuff out of your beat. You can't call that science.
Daru, I have a hunch that the phone wave name subject to change may be the key to opening Steins Gate. How's that?
Steins, what? You lost me back at ridiculous, man.
A chime signals our arrival on the 5th floor. The elevator doors open slowly. As we step out of the elevator,
Oh, I know this is.
I bump into someone. I quickly grab the person's shoulder to keep them from falling.
I'm sorry.
It's a girl, and I recognize her.
You?
Impossible. Chills run down my spine. I stare at her face in disbelief. I saw this girl just 3 hours ago. Makise Kurusu.
Is there something wrong?
Kurusu frowns and tries to back away. But I don't let go of her shoulder. My grip tightens.
Ow!
You? You should be dead. Why are you here? And you're even...
There isn't a single blood stain on her clothes, and they're the same ones she was wearing when I found her. Only a serious wound could have produced that much blood. Yet, as far as I can tell, she's completely uninjured.
Not a scratch.
Hey! That hurts! Let me go! Oof. I think you just got
Kurusu
punched.
pushes me away. Then she shoots me a wary glare. I realize that I'm gaping in disbelief.
What's wrong with you?
You're okay? But that's impossible. Someone stabbed you. I saw you lying in a pool of blood.
That again?
Daru interrupts. Wait, there's something strange about what he just said.
What do you mean? Again?
I mean, you sent me that email like a week ago, right?
I sent you an email? Don't be ridiculous. I saw her dead just 3 hours ago.
Hey, could you not talk about me like that? I'm perfectly fine. You know, that message was kind of weird. It was dated a week after I got it, which means it came from the future. That was a weird sentence. Why am I talking to myself?
Do you want me to voice act one of them?
Maybe if you voice act Kirisu?
Okay. It came from the future?
That sounds like something you'd read on the internet, Daru. It's rare for you to talk about ridiculous theories.
No, the date was definitely a week later. It came from, the 28th? Wait, that's today!
Daru pulls out his phone and shows it to me.
I wish this scene was actually in the anime.
He's right, the email was sent from my phone. He received it on July 21st at 12:56. But it was sent on July 28th at 12:54. It was split into 3 mails. Someone stab. Bed maki se ke. Urisu don't. Why did I send such a short message in 3 parts? And it looks like the 3rd email got cut off. I do recognize the content though.
This is the email? This is the email I sent you 3 hours ago.
But I sent 1 mail, not 3, and there should be more text. Did Daru really get this a week ago? Interesting. Suddenly, Kurosu is standing next to me, peering intently at the screen of Daru's phone. Oh, right. The email's not important. Well, maybe it is, but not right now. The real question is why she's still alive. Is she an illusion? No, an evil spirit? Am I haunted? I don't believe in such unscientific drivel. I am a mad scientist. I timidly reach out to Kurosu's face. My fingertips stroke her hair.
So this is where it started.
Feels silky. Quite the cuticles.
Substance. She has substance. Of course she's not a ghost. How silly of me.
Ocarina, I don't think that's a good idea.
I poke Kurosu's cheek with my fingers. Such softness, dead bodies don't feel like this. Not that I've ever touched one. Hey! Wait a minute. We already touched when I bumped into her coming out of the elevator. I even grabbed her shoulders before being pushed away. And I still doubted that she had substance? That's just proof of how confused I am. If she's still alive, then what did I see back at Radican? What was that scream I heard? Were they hallucinations, just like that mass disappearance? That's right, she was stabbed. Maybe she's just hiding her wounds. This requires further investigation.
This is where Okabe goes to jail.
I grab the hem of her blouse and slowly lift it. Are you trying to get yourself arrested?
I just want to know the truth.
I stare straight back at Kurosu as she trembles with anger and lift her blouse a little higher. What truth, you perv? You stupid? You want to die? She pushes my hand away.
Luis-chan's famous line for the win!
Daru shouts something silly, but I ignore him and press Kurosu.
I know what I saw.
No, wait, did you just see my under... Kurosu's face turns bright red. She firmly pulls her blouse down.
No, you fool! Not that!
Nice. Well, that was a perfect notification from Weeze's phone.
Well, it was timed perfectly with Mayuri showing up.
Earlier this afternoon, after Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, someone killed Makise Kurisu and left her in a pool of blood. I carefully explained everything that I saw. Wait, Dr. Nakabachi?
What are you talking about, Ocarine? Dr. Nakabachi's presentation was canceled.
Cancelled?
Yeah, because of that satellite crash.
Something's wrong. Our stories aren't matching. It's the same thing that happened right after I saw the mass disappearance. Mayuri's story didn't match mine. I need to know. Am I caught in some sinister plot? Is this another organization conspiracy? Excuse me,
My name is Hugoin Kyomada.
Really, man, you're hopeless.
Okay, Hoyin-san. I'd like to hear your story in more detail. Looks like she finally understands I'm not lying. But I still don't understand why my memories don't match everyone else's. I doubt that I can give her a good explanation. Just then, an older man steps out of the assembly hall.
Makise-san, it's almost time.
Huh? Oh, right. Thank you. Kurisu glances at me one more time, then sighs and heads toward the small conference room.
We should go too.
Go where?
To hear the lecture, duh.
Ah, that. Daru follows after Kurisu. Did she come to attend the lecture too? Strange. Why would the girl genius, Makise Kurisu, need to attend a lecture like this? Okay, my guess was a bit off. The girl genius didn't come to attend the lecture. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to hear me speak today.
She's the one giving the lecture?
Japanese famous girl genius Makise Kurisu, who had her thesis published at the tender age of 17. According to Daru, she turned 18 a few days ago.
Of course, Daru would know that.
He knows everything.
I first heard about her when Daru pointed her out in a gossip magazine article. That's when he told me that she was going to be a guest at ATF. I'd forgotten all about it. It's my first time giving a lecture like this, so please forgive me if I'm a little nervous. The audience is pretty mixed. I love that line with the applause.
Yeah.
It's mostly students like us, but there are also a couple of professors. Oh, that's what they mean by mixed. And Kurisu just gave me a sharp look. What did I do? When I return her stare, she quickly averts her eyes. I don't care if she's a genius or whatever. I still don't like her. She may have these people fooled with her timid girl act, but I learned at Radikan how cunning and aggressive she really is. Even if her murder was some kind of hallucination, my judgment of her character is still correct. For today's lecture, I've been asked to speak on the subject of time travel. It's not really my area of expertise, but I'll try my best.
Time travel? Oh ho.
Let me start by saying that time travel is an absurd concept.
Objection!
What? Every member of the audience, not just Kurisu, is startled by my interruption. Perhaps I'm being slightly rude here, but I'm not one to just sit and listen to some genius girl's drivel.
It's presumptuous for you to claim that time travel is absurd.
Ocarine, you magnificent fool.
Sitting at my side, Daru throws me a small salute.
Oh, that's great.
ATF staff are approaching, probably to kick me out. Perhaps I got too carried away. Okay. It's fine, I guess. It'll be easier to talk in a discussion format. Thanks to her proposal, the event staff refrained from escorting me out. She sounds a little pissed, but let's not mind that. But before that, please listen to my thoughts on the subject. Scientists have proposed many theoretical models of time travel, but there are 11 in particular that bear mentioning. What are the major theories of time travel? I've heard about the cosmic string theory at least. The 11 theories. Neutron star theory, black hole theory, light speed theory. Tachyon theory, wormhole theory, exotic matter theory. Cosmic string theory, quantum gravity theory, quantum gravity theory, cesium laser theory. Elemental particle ring and laser theory, direct
antiparticle theory.
Antiparticle theory.
What was that?
Not bad. Perhaps Makise Kurisu is a worthy rival after all. However, all of these models are purely theoretical. Some of them even contradict each other.
Well, what if someone comes up with a 12th model?
Right. Well, it could be contradicted by the 13th model, now couldn't it? Dang, she twisted my questions and used it against me. Touchy. Touché. Genius girl. Can't read today. Suddenly, I feel eyes on me. Some puffed up professors are giving me hard looks from across the room. Maybe I got too carried away. I don't want to risk losing my credits. I should back off for now. By the way, time travel to the future is available to us right now according to Einstein's special theory of relativity. For example, let's say someone were to go to Haneda Airport and board a plane headed to Okinawa. Upon arrival, that person would be about 100 millionth of a second farther in the future than I am. What does that mean? According to the special theory of relativity, time moves slower for objects as they approach the speed of light. For example, if you could run at near the speed of light, you could reach a point where time only moves half as fast for you. If you were to keep running at that speed for 24 hours, 48 hours would elapse in the rest of the world, meaning you would jump one day into the future. Understand, Huin Kiyoma?
Yeah.
Why are you singling me out? I'm doing my best to hold back, but it looks like Makise Kurisu wants to pick a fight.
All right, her face, her smirk is amazing.
It is great. I wish that she hadn't said that name in front of so many people. It's too great a risk to let others know my true name.
Well, that's not really time travel, is it?
That's the professor.
Oh.
Now a professor calmly makes an objection. True, Makise Kurisu's example isn't strictly time travel per se.
Should we, since we're voice acting multiple different things, should we say who's talking before we say it?
What do you mean?
So well, maybe they'll show it. But right now you're narrating.
Yeah, it'll
random.
It still shows at the bottom of the thing though.
Right, that's true.
I didn't read that part. Maybe he's just testing the genius girl's resilience.
It had something to do with him insulting her young age.
Okay.
I
say something insulting about her young age.
Because she's only 18 or something.
He said something insulting about her because she's only 18. Maybe he's just testing the genius girl's resilience. Yes, you're right. The genius girl readily concedes the point. If she were a normal 18-year-old, it would be impossible for her to be this calm in front of all these people. A normal 18-year-old would panic when refuted by such a distinguished-looking professor. And yet, Makise Kurisu is giving off an aura of gutsiness that says, I can take on this guy.
Then what about going to the past?
Going to the past is possible right now. Take a look at the sky at night. You can see a light from tens of thousands of years ago, can't you?
That's not time travel either.
This time, it's a nearby student who objects. Well, I was just getting started. Was it just me, or did Kurisu look a little nervous just now? Let me say we wanted to make a machine that could physically transport people through time. What would we need? The best candidate for this are cosmic string and wormholes. A cosmic string is a string-shaped crevice with an extreme mass. A string-shaped crevice? That must be how they enter our universe. But do cosmic strings really exist? The crevice is about as wide as an elementary particle, and it's at least as long as the diameter of a galaxy. It has immense mass, so it distorts space-time. If you were to travel through that distortion, you could make a full circle around the string in less than 360 degrees. In short, you can do something resembling a warp. This is called a space-time angular deficit. When you pass through the area of an angular deficit, transit time becomes 0. Now, we apply this to cosmic string moving at near light speed. According to the special theory of relativity, time will flow slower for the cosmic string in relation to its surroundings. Therefore, passing through the area of angular deficit would cause the transit time to become negative instead of 0. In other words, you will arrive in the past after the transit. If you use 2 cosmic strings, you can do a space deficit jump. If you loop back to your original location, you can return to the same time you started revolving. And that, roughly speaking, is time travel by means of cosmic strings. By the way, just so nobody misunderstands, cosmic strings are not the same as superstrings. Now then, you need 3 things in order to travel to the past with cosmic strings. First, the cosmic strings themselves, 2 strings to be exact. By the way, they are hypothesized to exist only where the universe was first formed, so they might be a little hard to find. Second, you would need the energy required to make them move at near light speed. How much energy do you think you would need to accelerate something as long as the Milky Way to near the speed of light? I'm pretty sure it's a little more than 1.21 gigawatts.
She just referenced Back to the Future.
Oh, did you?
This
Yeah,
enters
cool.
a few chuckles from the audience. Third, you'd need a spaceship capable of researching these cosmic strings and returning, with the time traveler alive, of course. What do you think, Hoin-san? Care to take on the challenge of cosmic string time travel? Like that's even possible. And why the heck is she addressing me? I wasn't even the one who jeered this time. Looks like Hoin-san doesn't want to take the challenge. In that case, let's consider wormholes. They may be a little more realistic than cosmic strings. By the way, Hoin-san, do you know what wormholes are? No, don't ask me. I'm trying to hold back here. Since I've been challenged, though, I can't leave the question unanswered.
It's like a shortcut through space, right?
Yes, that's correct. Phew, I got it right. I sigh inwardly in relief. There are 2 wormholes joined by a tunnel. No matter how far away the wormholes are, transit time through the tunnel is 0. But oh no, there's a problem. The wormhole tunnel suffers from supergravity and collapses as soon as it opens. So we need something to negate the effect of gravity. So-called exotic matter, a substance with negative mass which repulses other matter. Negative mass, huh? Is it something that floats if you leave it on the ground? Maybe not. I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like. Kurisu raises her right fist. Say that the wormhole tunnel is being squished by an invisible fist. In order to pass through, you need something that could oppose my fist grasping force, so that it can't squish anymore. Kurisu opens her fist. If you stabilize the tunnel with exotic matter injection, instantaneous travel between the wormholes becomes possible. To travel through time, however, takes a little more effort. For example, let's say there's a wormhole entrance here in Akihabara, and the exit is in Los Angeles. First, we send the wormhole in LA all the way to the end of the universe at near the speed of light, and once it's there, we yank it back to LA. How? According to the special theory of relativity, time slows down for objects moving at the speed of light, meaning the whole return to LA would be further in the past than Akihabara whole. So now, if Hoin-san jumped into the wormhole, he'd arrive in LA several years before he left. However, this still can't be called true time travel. It only seems that way. This is called the Urashima effect. The important part is to return to Akihabara from LA through the wormhole once more. Since the transit time is 0, Hoin-san will return to Akihabara several years in the past. Time travel complete. The prerequisites for wormhole travel are simpler than the ones for cosmic string travel. First, the wormhole itself. They may exist somewhere in the universe, but nobody has ever seen one. Second, the energy required to move a wormhole to the end of the universe and back at near light speed. Third, exotic matter, which by the way has not been confirmed to exist. So, implementation of either one would require a ridiculous amount of effort. Now, do you see what I mean by what I said that time travel is an absurd concept?
Real quick, what she means by exotic matter is black matter?
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just making sure for everyone else that's...
Well, it's not black matter, it's dark matter.
Yeah, but...
This was made before, like, we
Before it
theorized
was, like-
dark matter, but...
Yeah.
If we go here... No. Give me my stuff.
But that was confirmed to exist just recently.
We have... I think it's... No.
What are you looking for?
There's an index usually of... Because, like, those pink...
Try
Yeah.
right-clicking just the screen, not the phone.
Ah!
There we go.
We go... Is it tips?
Might be tips list.
Title...
I think it might be tips list.
Tips list.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, if we go here, because we're basically getting a
So much
a college
information.
degree on time travel. Like,
Relativity.
she's speaking about everything that took me a week to like research on when I was doing a
Yeah.
podcast episode about this.
You know, I'm like listening to something. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's different now. Oh, that's changed.
So where's exotic matter?
I don't think they added exotic
They
matter.
had an exotic matter one.
Did they?
I thought they did.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Is it alphabetical? No, it's not.
No. But they did have Where to
Could
go?
this be Ora? What is that? Could this be? A lie detector based on thumb perspiration, though it might be a little more appropriate to call it a
Based
sweat
on Juju's
detector.
bizarre adventure.
If you have to admit, it's a pretty clever invention. Its name is a reference to the classic manga Juju's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, that is great.
That's amazing. There's a JoJo reference.
Chinabu?
Literally 8th grade syndrome, a term referring to in a mindset exhibited
Oh,
primarily
right.
by
That's just
teenage
referring
girls.
earlier. That's funny. There was one I was trying to find. Cosplay.
Anything we learned today is going to be up top.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Shiro effect.
Special relativity, a phenomenon originating from the fact that time slows down for an object approaches the speed of light. For example, imagine an astronaut travels to a nearby star and back at close to the speed of light. This trip may take a few years from the astronaut's perspective, but he would return to Earth to find that thousands of years had passed in his absence.
And this is talked about in the movie Interstellar,
Yeah,
which is
it's
cool.
used a lot.
It
and,
is.
It's a really well-known thing.
Moad snake, mother of all snakes.
And Future Gadget number 4, an instant super humidifier uses electronic heating coils to quickly boil a large sum of water. This generates enough steam to fill a room of 12 square meters, though it can only be operated continuously for a few seconds, it looks like a Claymore landmine, which appeals to its military otaku. Its name is a reference to the stealth action game
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal
Ah,
Solid
that's Oh, that's great. Okay,
that's good.
so back to the game.
Those things are cool. I like the.
Yeah. Oh, there's have. Okay, so
Oh, okay,
Wow.
cool. Collectibles, gotta get them all.
heck yeah.
That's pretty cool. We'll have to
That's
read
cool.
through all that at some point.
At some point, I just want to give us a break from the college degree of lecture.
Yeah.
This is just a brief reminder from
I
me.
will
It's great.
quick say really quick. There we go.
All right, and we'll get back to the game.
Boom. Oops. Boom.
Time travel theories are just thought experiments. Not one of them can create a viable time machine. That is my answer.
Isn't there anything simpler, like something you can pull out of the drawer and just use or something?
I'm afraid not. A firm declaration. This is the limit of modern physics. I can't say how it might change in 10 years, though.
Okay, I was about to say a good counter argument would be to bring up the invention of planes and how
Yeah.
Da Vinci used to think about them and stuff like that.
Yeah. Besides, even if someone did overcome the logistical requirements, there may be other factors that prevent time travel from working. And that's because the fundamental problems concerning the principle of causality have not yet been solved.
It's basically the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
You mean time paradoxes in conservation of mass?
The mass of our entire universe is constant. If a time machine traveled from the future to the past, there would suddenly be extra mass of the time machine and its pilot in the past. I remember reading in a book, not a terribly reputable book, but still, that such violation of mass conservation would put the universe in danger. It didn't say what kind of danger, though. If you think that conservation of mass applies to macro systems like the universe or micro systems like the atoms or elementary particles, you're mistaken. What? Is that true? That smug face. Ah, she's laughing at my reaction. That little... Ugh, how mortifying. Conservation of mass only applies to chemical reaction. It doesn't hold in modern physics at all. Something can come from nothing. Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Then what is the problem?
The time paradox of time paradoxes. In other words, the grandfather paradox. Oh, that thing where you kill your own ancestors before you were born? As long as this paradox goes unsolved, time travel can never be realized. Never.
What if we just don't kill them?
You can't think of it like a sci-fi movie. It's not just about your family tree. There are far greater dangers than that. Really? It doesn't seem that dangerous. Any paradox, no matter how small, would cause the total collapse of causality, relativity, and every other physical law in existence. Paradoxes are nothing more than thought experiments. They cannot occur in reality, and they should not. Nothing that has even a 0.0000001 chance of causing a paradox can happen. The universe won't allow it. Wouldn't you say this is a logical conclusion? There may be loopholes like parallel worlds or the self-consistency principle, but those seem too much something. Yeah.
My finger slipped.
That's okay. I grind my teeth. They can go back and pause the video and read it.
Yeah.
When I see Makise Kurosu looking at me with her composed expression, I avert my eyes. Looks like I have no choice but to concede. Makise Kurosu truly is a genius. I ended up listening to all of Kurosu's lecture at the ATF. After the 2 time travel theories she introduced at the beginning, she explained the rest with equal eloquence. She seemed a little nervous at first, but that quickly changed as she spoke. By the end, it was an impressive lecture. So impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 18-year-old's first time. She did well to respond to my malicious questions with sarcasm. She's got guts. Wait, why am I praising her? Leaving that aside, I saw Makise Kurosu dead. And yet, she is alive. My memories don't mesh with reality. And not just about Kurosu. My conversations with Daru and Mayuri didn't make sense either. Everything would be solved if I just told myself that what I saw was a dream, an illusion. It never happened. But never say never. This leaves me with no choice. After parting ways with Daru at ATF, I head to Yanabashi Shrine. I need to get exercised.
All right, who's gonna voice the next character? We all know it's coming.
Did we decide on this beforehand at some point?
I don't think so.
How many interactions does everyone have with everyone? Because we're gonna have to think about that.
Yeah.
I have 2. Daru's currently not in this scene, but Daru will be in other scenes with this character. We can also switch it up too.
Yeah.
Like, he started doing Kurisu's voice. We started doing Kurisu's voice, even though, because I was talking with...
Like, you could do Kurosu when it's just Kurosu, and then...
Yeah. Because obviously we're not professional voice actors. We're just reading the lines.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm professional. I'm getting paid for this, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Sure.
I seriously doubt that the Makise Kurosu at ATF was a ghost. Regardless, it's natural to seek an exorcism after such an experience. I'm Japanese. It's in our blood.
I guess I'll do the voice this time, since he's reading the stuff.
Yanabashi Shrine is located on the other side of Kaneda River. To find it, enter the first side of the road after crossing Manasebishi Bridge. It's a very small shrine that doesn't fit with the surrounding multi-tenant buildings. Tenant buildings. The mouse was over it. Kaneda Mojin is the most famous shrine in Akiba, but I desperately chose this one.
Deliberately.
Why did I read that as desperately?
I don't know.
The shrine is so small, you could miss it if you weren't looking. Regardless, I can hear the chirping of cicadas from the few trees growing here. It's Okarin! Tutaru! There are 2 girls standing in front of the main building.
This is, in fact, a lie.
One of them is Mayuri. The other is a docile-looking beauty in traditional Miko attire. Ushihabara Luka. A stunning example of feminine charm and grace. Lips delicate like cherry blossoms in bloom. The essence of Japanese beauty. The chief priest's son.
I like how he's like 2 girls standing there, and then he's like
Then
the chief priest's son.
That's right, son. Lovely in every way, but he's a guy.
That does not sound like a guy, but okay. Good afternoon, Okabe-san.
He bows his head. The voice of a girl, the mannerisms of a girl. More feminine than any girl I know. But he's a guy. Taller than Mayuri, yet oh so slender. But he's a guy. Looks stunning in Miku robes. But he's a guy. Holding a bamboo broom, apparently in the middle of cleaning. But he's a guy. It's almost evening, yet still hot as hell outside. But he's a guy. Dang cicadas won't shut up. But he's a guy.
Rukako, that blade I gave you, what happened to it?
He's a friend of mine. I call him Rukako.
Lukako?
They pronounce
Rukako.
L's as R's.
Ah, right.
We met when I rescued him from some aggressive photographers in Akiba's pedestrian haven. It also so happens that Rukako and Mayuri are classmates. I learned that fact after I had gotten to know him. Rukako is taken back by my sharp question. He stares, fidgeting with a flushed face and tears in his eyes.
You mean Demon Sword Samidare? Daru?
Dara.
Samidare?
Samidare?
Correct. I bought it for you so you could learn to control your power.
Oh yeah, you bought it at Blade Works, right? I think you said it costs 980...
Don't say another word anymore and they'll come to silence you.
They're gonna silence me? Thanks for worrying about me, Okaran. Okarin. But who are they? I ignore Mayuri's question.
So Rukako, are you making sure to practice with Samidare like I told you?
Yes, I practice swings once a day.
As long as you carry it and master the Seishin Zanma school of swordsmanship, you can prevent the dark flame inside you from consuming your soul.
I will have to say, watching Steins Gate Zero and seeing him with
is
the sword
amazing.
is
This
amazing.
helps.
Yes.
He doesn't know that he's saving him.
I know, it's so great.
Demon Sword Samidare might be an imitation sword, but that is the only form it takes to hide from the world. When one worthy to yield it appears, it unleashes its true power. And it was on sale for only 980 yen, tax included.
So that's like
That's like
That's
$10.
$9, yeah.
Yeah.
$10.
You buy imitation swords here for like 100.
yeah.
Thank you, Okabe-san. It was a wonderful present.
My name isn't Okabe.
It's Okarin.
I'm sorry, Kiyoma-san.
As long as you understand. Now, speak the words.
El Sai Kangaroo. Kangaloo. She got it wrong. He got it wrong.
No.
I'm confused.
Not kangaroo. Kangaroo.
Yes. El Sai Kangaroo. Did I get it right?
Yukako smiles happily as I nod.
That's definitely a happy smile. Oh, there we go.
Such a lovely smile. But he's a guy. Such a beautiful master-disciple relationship. Mayushi's not a Fujoshi, but she's getting a little excited.
What does that mean?
Female otaku with a
I knew
particular
it.
interest in
Oh,
yaoi
okay.
or works of fiction that depict homosexual relationships between men. Does not apply to female otaku in general.
Backspace.
69. Oh
Nice.
my god.
Nice.
Wow. Oh, that's
They
great.
planned it out.
Mayuri takes the cake.
Mayuri. This is great foreshadowing too, dang.
This is.
まゆりちゃん変な想像しないで
Oh, wait, that's me.
you. Yeah.
Mayuri-chan, please don't imagine such things.
Jeez. Though we do have a master-disciple relationship, I, Hyoin Kyoma, have gone to great lengths to brainwash, or I mean teach, Rukako about the evil conspiracies that rule the world and how to resist them. That stuff about demon sword Samedare is part of that training. Looks aside, Rukako is a very obedient and hardworking. Plus, he's always eager to learn new things. A master couldn't ask for a better disciple. Though, he does have the weakness of not catching on too quickly and being too shy.
What are you doing here, Mayuri?
ルカ君に会いに来たんだよ
I came to see Ruka-kun.
来月のコミマで
Kamima's coming up next month, and I want him to cosplay as Hikari-chan from Rainet, but he won't say yes.
But cosplaying that, that's just too embarrassing
楽しいよ
for me.
でもルカ君は
But
絶対
I'm
似合う
sure you'll look great in it.
こんな可愛い子が女
The
の子
phrase,
のはずが
someone
ない
this cute can't be a girl, is really popular, you know? Come on, make your cosplay debut. Mayuri's hobby is making costumes. She's made at least 30 so far, but it's rare to see her wear one herself. Instead, she seems to get her kicks from seeing other people wear them. And it looks like she's chosen Rukako as her next target. Naturally, the costume Mayuri is currently raving about is for a female character. Normally, I would understand why a man wouldn't want to dress like a girl, but come on, Rukako has no problem wearing Miko robes. Why should it cosplay be any different? But whatever, I have business to take care of.
Save the trivial stuff for later.
But it's really important to Mayushi.
And it's trivial to me. Anyway, Rukako, there's a good reason for my being here today. I need you to perform an exorcism. That's why I did it in the anime.
An exorcism? Then I'll go get my dad. Please, what?
No, it's nothing that serious. I just need some peace of mind.
That's why I came here instead of Kaneda Shrine.
So with that said, bring out the usual.
例の
The usual? You mean Samidari?
サミ
No, who the hell uses a demon sword for an exorcism? The usual for an exorcism should be obvious.
I
I don't know what it's called, but it's that stick with the ziggy-zaggy paper thingies and the priest does a shaky thingy with it.
今のおか
That sounded really dumb, Okarin. Quite a shock to hear that from Mayuri.
Oh, the Unusa. But I don't know if my father will lend it to me.
ちょっと聞いて
I'll
きます
go ask him.
Rukako makes a quick bow, then runs off towards his house, which is on the shrine grounds. Meanwhile, Mayuri takes her pocket watch out of her bag to check the time. It's a very old watch, not the sort you'd expect from a high school girl to carry. Its name is Pockety.
I didn't know. That's cute.
Obviously, that's the name Mayuri gave it, not its brand name or anything. Ever since elementary school, Mayuri has carried Pockety with her everywhere. It's her most important treasure.
マユシーはこれから
Well,
バイトだから
time for me to go to work.
Do your best. You're going straight home afterwards.
Yep.
Oh, that was a question out of demand.
Mayuri. Hi. Mayuri lives in Ikebukuro. She comes to Akiba by train just about every day. It should be obvious since we're childhood friends and all, but I live in Ikebukuro too. Though I've been staying at the lab since summer break began.
というわけでまた明日ね
See you tomorrow! I call Mayuri to stop before she trots off.
Wait, Mayuri. Back at Radicon, you heard a man scream, right?
Scream? Mayuri blinks several times and puts finger to her temple as if in thought. Then she gives her usual smile.
それっていつのこと
When was that again?
This afternoon.
聞いてないか
I don't think I heard anything.
Oh, well, alright then.
変なオカリン
Okarin's a weirdo.
じゃあね
Bye bye. Tutaru. Mayuri leaves. This time for good, though she pauses to wave at least a half dozen times before disappearing beyond the archway.
岡部さんお待たせ
Thanks
し
for
ました
waiting, Okabe-san.
Lukako returns shortly after Mayuri leaves. In his hands is the white zigzaggy thing I asked for.
借りることができました
Dad let me borrow it. Thank goodness. Did Mayuri-chan leave?
Don't worry about Mayuri. Begin the exorcism at once, Rukako.
はい
Okay. But do you really want me to do it? What exactly am I exercising anyways?
何に対するお祓いを
Lukako is flustered. Is he really up to this? I'm beginning to doubt. I should have known better. The instant doubt touches my heart, a terrible chill shoots up my spine.
Yeah. It's the evil spirit in my arm.
I grab my violently shaking wrist.
Be still, foul spirit. Hurry, Rukako. It's trying to take over.
そんな
No way! Please hang in there,
くだ
Okabe-san!
さい
I'm not Okabe-san.
すいません京馬さん
I'm sorry, Kiyoma-san. What should I...
The exorcism. Hurry, just do it. Like I taught you.
Okay.
With a serious look on his face, Rukako grabs the Onusa with both hands as if it were a sword. His stance is impressive. I've taught him well. His face is red and he can barely talk. It looks like he wants to say something, but he is hesitating. Panicking because he feels awkward? Amateur.
Please, Ruka, expel the spirit from me. I don't want to kill you.
Lukako starts crying. Looks like he's really worried. Reason tells me he's a guy, but his lovely appearance makes me feel guilty. Like I made a frail girl cry. But despite the tears welling up in his eyes, it looks like Rukako's managed to work up his resolve.
Hear me, evil spirit?
He raises the Onusa up high, shaking it left and right.
岡部
Please leave, Okabe. I mean, Kiyoma-san.
京馬さん
That's great. Now, strike my arm with those zigzags.
The tip of her Onusa touches my upper arm. In an anime, this would be the cue for some dramatic shockwave to occur, but nothing like that happens. The only sound is the chirping of cicadas.
Did it work?
I take a deep breath. The trembling in my arm has stopped.
I'm okay. Looks like you drove away the evil spirit. Good job, Rukako.
Lukako sighs in relief and blushes.
お役に立てて
I'm glad I was able to
よ
help.
かったです
His shy smile really does make him look like a girl. I'm surprised there wasn't one last, but he's a guy.
Yeah,
at the
right.
end.
I was expecting that.
After I,
Let me check the time really quick.
yeah.
Where is it? Oh, there
It is 11:31.
Ah, we've been
We've
recording
done
for
it in
1
an
hour.
hour.
So
This is probably where we'll stop.
this is where we're gonna stop, everybody. That was a lot.
That was a lot. We got through all the science stuff
Yeah.
of Kurisu.
Kirisu, and that was an awesome scene. I like that better than the anime.
I
Yeah,
understand
shrine
why
scene was
it wasn't
amazing.
in the anime because they had to condense it, but at the same time, I want
Yeah.
50 episodes of season 1.
I know, right?
I know.
That's so good.
It would be a great anime to remake.
It would.
It would.
Like,
Yeah,
it would
same
be
with, like-
cool, like, just having extra stuff in it.
Same
Yeah.
with Chaos Head, with what I've read about how people
Yeah.
don't like it and what I'm reading it currently. I
It
feel like
seems
that'd be good to
Like,
remake
it's
too.
super popular, so it would be cool if they did that. But anyways, that's it for us today. Check out the first video if you haven't on part 1, and also check out part 3 when it comes out,
Yeah, dude.
because we're gonna be doing this more.
A lot more.
Yeah.
Because I think we got through like chapter.
No, we're
I
still on
don't-
chapter 1.
Yeah, we're still on chapter 1. So, let's see, exit title menu. There we go. This will be a little bit easier to do the outro.
It'll tell us when we get chapter 2.
Yeah, it will. So yeah, that was fun, guys.
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
was
So
great.
everybody that's watching, tell us what you think. Obviously, we suck at voice acting, but
Yep.
Talking about yourself again, I see.
yeah.
I'm also tired, so reading
Yeah,
was a
we're
lot
tired.
harder.
I'm also
But-
trying to learn the controls. Like I've never played a light novel, so it's like,
Basically, spacebar twice.
yeah, but I'm afraid if I tap it too fast, I'm gonna skip through whole scenes.
As long as you just tap it twice.
Just tap it twice.
Just tap
okay.
it twice.
Yeah.
I'll do that next time.
So
but, yeah.
we'll figure out all the stuff, and we'll be here.
You can also change the speed of the text if you don't want to tap it. We can change the speed of text where it like instantaneously appears to.
That's true.
That would
we
probably
might
be
do
nice.
that. Yeah, we'll probably do that.
So, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel because we don't know when we're able to do this again. So you'll want to be subscribed and hit the bell notification so that way you'll see the next one, give you a notification for it.
But you know what is really scheduled for us?
Our
Baka-Talk.
podcast.
Yeah, our podcast. That comes out every midnight on Monday. Every Monday on midnight.
We're doing daily podcasts. Let's go.
Oh Lord, no. We
Yes.
could not handle that. But yeah, there we
Every
talk
midnight.
there we talk about anime, manga, and everything in between. Of course, anything internet related we want to talk about as well. So
Yeah. So check us out there.
yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you can check us out basically anywhere you can find podcasts, as well as it's also on YouTube. Obviously, you can see that on the channel. And yeah, with that,
Yeah.
that's about it.
Just like the video. Leave a comment if you want to tell us about something, or just say hi, and
Yeah.
we'll see it.
And yeah, just give us a subscribe as well. We're trying to get to, what's a good starter goal, like 20 subscribers?
Sure, we're trying to get to 20.
Yeah, because we're
Let's
at
go.
7 now. So
Let's go
here
to
we
20.
So we're going to go to 20.
Wait, we have subscribers?
Yeah, we do. We have 7.
Oh.
Ain't that cool?
We're
Yeah.
famous.
Yeah.
I'm going around naked in the streets.
Whoa, no, my neighbors won't like that.
That's not the streets.
Oh, all right.
Well, if you like more conversations like this, go check out Baka-Talk. Thanks for watching. Ciao, meow.
See y'all later.